My so-called life is sponsored by How's it going? I'm Godless Sewing and this is the Godless Sewing channel. So today I completely scored a beautiful Singer 306K sewing machine. It's from Scotland, it's from the 50s, and as far as thrifting goes, I completely hit a home run. And I brought my Singer Brilliance back to life. So as always, wear a helmet, strap on, and let's go sewing. You know, one day this place is gonna dry up and I will not be able to find sewing machines here anymore, but it's not today. This is definitely a 1950s Singer sewing machine. With the table, I completely scored.
Make that move right now, baby. Make that move right now, baby. So many times by holding back, I let the good things.
So this is my Singer 306K sewing machine. I completely scored today. It had the bobbin case in it, so I promise I will not make another Where's My Bobbin video. And this came completely trashed. I had to utterly and completely rewire it, which actually came out really well. But it had all the mechanisms that it needed to make it go. And the one thing that was important is that I found out that it comes with a special needle. So once I figured that out, I had this thing ready to go. But like I always say, instead of talking about it, let's go check it out. I will say I feel really accomplished on this one because I had to completely rewire it. Whoever had it before wired it backwards. So it was completely just chewing when you turned it on. But once I figured it out and looked it up on the manual, it came out really well. But the one thing that I added was a kill switch because the wiring was so bad that I had to add my own parts. But like I always say, let's check it out. I definitely will not be adding stickers onto this one. And it's a beautiful addition to the fleet. And the one cool thing is that now, bad timing, but I have a switch. All right. I actually have my scissors this time. And that came out absolutely perfect. I'll show you the back. So from a machine from like 1954, 1956, this thing came out beautiful. So I'm definitely gonna call this another victory.
They're just touching Touchtronic memory machines.
Incredible.
I'm Polly Bergen. Only Singer makes machines this easy to use. Touch. The memory remembers your stitch pattern instantly. Touchtronic speed control remembers to adjust your fabric thickness. What about basting? Touch. Great. You can forget about your sewing machine and concentrate on sewing. The Touchtronic memory machine family. Come take a test, Touch.
All right, so this is my Singer Brilliance sewing machine. I got this a while ago, but I finally got the foot from Lord Amazon and I'm excited to use it. I got this machine for $8 and quite honestly, it retails for way more than that. So for $8, I purchased a new foot and I basically have a brand new sewing machine. But like I always say, instead of talking about it, let's check it out. I am probably gonna add a ton of stickers to this one. Oh, look at that. All right, so this threw down an absolute perfect stitch. There's the front. I had blue thread underneath in the bobbin, so you can't tell, but absolute victory. And for $8, you can't go wrong with the Singer Brilliance. So as always, create, investigate, go thrifting. It's what I love to do. And every once in a while, I score absolutely just amazing items. So keep sewing.
This is actually a toy made in Germany about 1893. It's called the Nuremberg Lady or Nuremberg Princess. It's patented. The cotton goes in here, that's the bobbin. Comes through a tensioning system. Comes across to here. The needle would have been held in her hand. You see her head nods. Although it is a toy, it has all the mechanical characteristics of an ordinary sewing machine. I've been collecting sewing machines for about 15 years, and about 3 years ago a few of us got together and decided to form a society to pass on information and share information and find out what was going on. And it is now an international sewing machine collector society, which we shorten to ISMAX, and we have members all through the world, America, Australia, Hong Kong, all throughout Europe. And I just brought along one or two of my machines to show the very different types that are available. That comes from France, Germany, those are America, this is Glasgow, and that one's from Coventry, an English-made machine. And every one is slightly different, the way it developed. Well, a very unusual machine is this little one here. Unlike the rest of the machines, this isn't painted or brightly coloured. It's nickel-plated, looking a bit like a giant stapler. Very nice noise, a bit like a puffer train. Now, there's absolutely no reason whatsoever why this machine should have hands. No reason apart from being pretty. Why somebody should do it, I don't know. It was made in Coventry by a man called Starley, and his trademark was Lady Godiva on a horse. The lion, the beast. It was made by a Glasgow company called Kimball & Morton about 1863-ish. As a sewing machine, it's quite ordinary. It's just a shuttle mechanism. It's just unusual because of its shape.
So I think I finally solved the case of the missing bobbin case. This is my Singer EH622, and just like the 306K, this was made in Britain. So once I figured that out, I popped the bobbin in, and you know what? It actually works. So today, I actually have 3 victories. My 306 helped bring this back to life. And like I always say, create, reinforce your seams, and I will definitely see you next time.
So many times, by holding back, I let the good things pass me by. And then one day I asked myself the reason why. Like an answer from above, you came into my life.